let's talk about City 3, Liverpool nil at the
Yeah.
Etihad. It was meant to be a clash of giants, but it ended up being men against boys. It wasn't really a football match. It was more like watching KSI and Deji play FIFA. I'm not going to say the actual title. And a belt was used. That's what
Oh,
I was
yes.
seeing. That's what I was seeing. Because
Some would call it. Does it rhyme with Amanda Stavely?
yes, yes, it does. Good skills, good skills. But look, we've been calling City the Haaland team for the past 10 match weeks, and we saw something scary today. I think we saw City clicking. I don't know if it's a one-off. It was Pep's 1000th game as a manager, and they showed up. Haaland, yeah, he missed a pen, but he scored. They scored through Gonzalez outside the box. Van Dijk again, using his aura. Again, this time he didn't bend over though. He didn't bend. He just stood. He just stood still. So actually, he didn't move at all.
Let his foot deflect it in. He was using the aura to make the deflection happen.
I see. You see, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, but now I know. And also a shout out to the man of the match, Jeremy Doku.
Oh,
I think he has come into his own this year. We've been talking about him the last 2 years, saying he's being wasted as this Grealish type winger. ASM, yeah, get there, pass back. But now he's taking people on. He's nutmegging people. He's cutting in and scoring outside the box. It's worrying. It's worrying for the rest of the league. What do you make of that City performance? Do you think that they are? Well, I mean, they are in the title race, but do you think they're favourites now? Do you think Arsenal should be scared?
I think Arsenal should be scared. I mean, listen, Arsenal have everything to lose now. I mean, they are playing so much better than a lot of the teams in the league. And they also are suffering with a lot of injuries. So it's like they're even playing well with the injuries that they do have. Credit to them. Fair play. But listen, I've seen this train before, right? I've seen the script, right? When Pep decides, oh, you know what? Let me put nitrous on. He goes.
Yeah.
Wallahi, he goes.
Yeah.
And listen, Haaland might actually be having the season of his life. I think this, arguably, like, not about necessarily Premier League goals or anything like that, but his output this year has been carrying City, and it feels like this game against Slot's Liverpool, who, listen, they were always going to be defensively quite thin. Van Dijk's getting old. Kanate's becoming a bit of a bozo. It feels like City really just kicked into gear, but it didn't feel like they needed to really go into like 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It felt
Yeah.
like they were just sat comfortably in 3rd and 4th. And Doku, like, if they get him doing that every week, mate, we might have like the next big player.
Yeah.
Semenyo versus Doku as who was the best winger in I nearly said something else there. Who's the best winger in the league? But yeah, I think Arsenal do have something to be worried about. Listen, but it's theirs to lose. They're ahead. So if City catch up, that's on them. There's no one else to blame besides themselves.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That City performance, I think, it's one of their best, probably since when they beat us 3-0 at the Etihad, where it was so free-flowing. They were creating so many different ways of scoring. It's not like they were doing the same thing over and over again. That Liverpool team looks unrecognizable. I don't know what has happened. That's 5 losses now from 11. They started the season with 5 wins in a row, let's not forget. And they've now lost 5 of their last 6. They are below us in the table. I don't know what it is. They just don't look like they've got a clue. It's almost as if buying the most expensive players doesn't guarantee you success. If only someone was there to tell them that. You know?
Do you know what it is? Did the man who shall not be named, did he even get on the pitch today? I think he's fit now. No, he's had a lot of weeks to get
Commentator
fit.
said he's nowhere near fit. Obviously, because
Nowhere near fit.
we have to remember he's been playing in the Premier League for 3 seasons, and also he has had 2 to 3 months of the season. So obviously he's not fit. Obviously, come on now, because this is the level that we hold all the other signings to, right? I mean, this is why people are criticizing Sesko, right? Because you're just not playing at all. I've literally seen so much on Sesko in the last week. It's from Gary Neville, by the way.
What? Yeah, I was just about to say, Gary Neville, man. He was like, oh yeah, he looks stiff. He doesn't look like he knows where he is. Mate, no one knows where Isak is. He's not even on the pitch.
Mate,
he's not even playing.
He's got 3 goal involvements, Sesko, and he's in his early 20s and he's new to the league. We're talking about Isak, the British transfer record coming from Newcastle, who just had one of the best seasons in their history, recent history, to the champions, and he hasn't scored a single league goal. He hasn't even got a single league assist. He got 1 goal against Southampton in the League Cup. And you are focusing on Sesko. I can't, man. This guy overcorrects so much. He pisses everyone off because at the end of the day, you might say something worthwhile, but we all hate you, so we're not going to fucking listen to you. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe he's figured out the social media algorithm and he knows what to say to get people going. That's the only thing that I can think of. But look, Isak, I think, could be on course to be the worst signing we've ever seen. If he continues, I mean, he hasn't played enough. I'd say Wirtz is actually ahead of him right now because I kept seeing him break on the counter and then just pass it to nobody.
Yeah, bro. Listen, the fact that they made a documentary, right, a mini documentary about Florian Wirtz before the Liverpool Real Madrid game, saying like, oh yeah, he's not a player who can be world class. He is currently a world class player who's waiting to fit into the team, right? Listen, I did not see a world class player today. I have not seen a world class player in the last 5 times I have seen Florian Wirtz on a football pitch, right? I have seen nice little moments, nice little flicks, good through ball. I've not seen what these people are seeing. And maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I am the stupid one. Maybe I need new glasses. But I physically am not understanding the leeway they are giving this guy and the special treatment that we are seeing for him. I feel like people feel so bad for him about how shit he's playing. They feel the need to defend him. Because like, oh, little Florian Wirtz, like, he'll come good. Like, you know he's world class, he'll come good. No, brother. Wallahi, no. That's not how it works. I'm angry.
The English media has never been like this towards the majority of other clubs. And we say it every week because it keeps continuing. Again, I saw a post, he's created 5 chances in his last 2 games. Like, all right, man. Oh, good for Florian Wirtz, but whenever...
Yeah.
If other
Here's the
players,
chance creation trophy.
Yeah, here you go. But we're seeing these same accounts post 007 for Cunha or for
Alanga.
Oh, I mean, that's like 0016, but
0016, yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the level, and these are players that cost like half of what Wirtz costs. And when I speak to Liverpool fans, they try to be positive, but they're realistic. They're like, yeah, he's been shit so far. Because he has been shit. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm gonna have to make a confession on this podcast. I watched the Liverpool game live in the last week. I'm not gonna say
It's
where
true.
it was. You can use your head. But I watched Wirtz move, right? He's quick, he's agile, but he does nothing with the ball. It's like playing clubs and putting all of your stats into agility, acceleration, and sprint speed, and then nothing into your passing and shooting. I really don't get it. I really don't get it, because he was better than this when I watched him in the Euros. He was better than this when I watched him in Leverkusen. Maybe playing in England isn't the thing for him. Maybe he's homesick. Maybe he needs strudel. I don't know. A schnitzel even. Okay? Because this guy does not look like a Premier League level, 110 million player. 40 million player. We're talking about some players that have come over I know he's not the same position, but Igor Thiago was signed for 30, 40 million. He's got 8 goals. 8 goals.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm going to try and play devil's advocate here. I've been watching a lot of videos recently and reading a lot about how the Premier League style has changed this year. It's more physical, it's more about winning the second ball, and it's more about long ball and set pieces, right? Obviously, and throw-ins. Maybe that doesn't suit him. Maybe if he was 24 5 years ago and he came in when it was like Pep ball and Klopp's heavy metal high gegenpress, maybe. That's me playing devil's advocate. In 2025, this guy should not be getting leeway, okay? A lot of other teams have signed less on players that are getting more flack. I just don't get it. Slot has lost 5. They beat Real Madrid midweek. They didn't even play that well. Madrid just played it on the floor, which they shouldn't have fucking done. And they didn't win at Anfield, which is unlucky. But the thing is, Real Madrid are probably going to go and win the Champions League. Liverpool are going to finish the season trophyless.
Interesting. Do you know who's made more of an impact to their club than Florian Wirtz? Fucking Kevin for Fulham. Kevin has been better for Fulham than Florian Wirtz has for Liverpool.
You're not wrong.
I don't... With Florian Wirtz, I'm just sick of being told how I'm supposed to view this player who has no G&A in the Premier League. Or does he have 1 assist?
No. That's in the Champions League, he got 2 assists.
I'm like, why are you telling me how I should feel about a player who has not scored or assisted for their team and was £115 million? I destroyed Caicedo.
Yeah. We destroyed Caicedo. He's come good, though.
Yeah.
He's a very good midfielder now.
He's come good. But Caicedo is also succeeding because he's an extremely physical player, right? Yeah. Why is Voltemada succeeding this year? Oh, well, because he can hold off about 2 people at once, because he can jump about 8 foot in the air.
Yeah.
It's a physical attribute, you know? And I don't know. If we were in the days where we were playing little chip over the top through balls to the small striker, right? Maybe Florian Wirtz would be that guy. But, you know, I think with the Bundesliga, they have so much time on the ball that they can do so much more with it. And here, you are just pressed within 3 seconds. Someone will be on you.
Yeah.
And I think 2-3 seconds. And I just think that he doesn't have the time that he used to in the Bundesliga to do what he wants to. And then he's just panicking, either losing the ball, losing possession, passing it, or going backwards. That's simply it.
Yeah, I mean, look, he is just one issue with his Liverpool team. Kirkes has been shit. Frimpong's not been reliable. Yeah. Van Dijk's nowhere near the level he used to be. McAllister looks bang average.
Konate?
Konate is a bozo. I think Real Madrid will be happy to take him, and he'll probably do well at Real Madrid when he goes.
Man, the Spanish league with literally nobody over there.
Yeah, there's no one over there. Yeah. You just need to turn up for the Champions League games, the knockout games, not even the group stage game, because they'll make it through. But that team has got so many issues now that they've got to deal with. Salah, it's time. We said it in the summer, but it's time. Salah's time is up. And it's so telling that Luis Diaz scored one of the goals of the week for Bayern Munich when Liverpool need moments of brilliance like that to get them out of
How did they let this guy go? How did they let that guy go?
They got a good amount, to be fair, but to use that money on words...
Only 60-something million, though, right? 60 mil?
I thought it was 70.
Maybe it was 70, but I don't know. I just think Diaz, such a clinical and direct left winger.
Yeah, direct,
Now they've just got Gakpo, who's basically just a 9 who's been shifted over to the left wing.
Yeah.
I think Gakpo is just a much better Rasula. Do you know what I mean?
Tall, quick, and can finish. Yeah. But
that kind of build.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they got 75 million euros for Diaz, so I think that's a good... £60
million.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a good amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, Liverpool, I did some research before this. They're on 5 losses in a 38 game Premier League season. The most losses accrued by a Premier League winner is 6. So either you're telling me Liverpool are going to go more or less unbeaten, except for one game until the end of the season, or they're out of the title race.
I think it's over for them.